In the crowded aisles of modern health food stores, amidst rows of kale chips and cold-pressed juices, one beverage has risen to claim the throne of the functional drink world, kombucha. With its effervescent fizz, tart profile and often murky appearance, it is a drink that demands attention. To the uninitiated, the floating rubbery disc often found at the bottom of a homebrew jar can be off-putting. Yet, to millions of devotees worldwide, this mushroom tea is a life-affirming elixir. But is it actually magic, or is it just bubbly vinegar? To answer this, we must look beyond the marketing labels and delve into the rich tapestry of its history spanning over 2 millennia and the rigorous biochemistry that defines its potential. This is not just a trend, it is a biological phenomenon with roots in ancient empires and a future in clinical nutrition. The story of kombucha does not begin in a hipster enclave in Portland or a laboratory in California. It begins in the mists of ancient northeast China, historically known as Manchuria, around 220 BC, during the tumultuous and transformative Qin dynasty. Emperor Qin Shi Huang is perhaps best known for unifying China and commissioning the Terracotta Army. However, historical records suggest he was also obsessed with longevity. During his reign, a fermented beverage known as lingji, though this term often refers to the reishi mushroom, early texts conflate various fermented tonics, or the tea of immortality was prized by the court. It was believed to balance the qi, vital energy, and aid digestion. Unlike the sweet teas of today, this ancient brew was valued for its medicinal bitterness and sourness, viewed as a purifier for the internal organs. The beverage's migration from China to Japan provides the etymological root of the name we use today. According to Japanese chronicles from the 5th century AD, around 414 AD, the Japanese Emperor Ingyo was suffering from a severe digestive ailment that his court physicians could not cure. A Korean physician named Dr. Kombu was summoned to the court. Dr. Kombu brought with him the fermented tea culture from the mainland. The emperor, upon drinking the brew, was miraculously cured of his gastric distress. In gratitude, the drink was named kombucha, where cha means tea, literally translating to kombu's tea. While some linguistic historians argue the name might derive from kombu, kelp, tea, the legend of the physician remains the most enduring and romantic explanation for the beverage's moniker.